Good afternoon. I'm here to share with you my myths and truths of healing. This is based on my experience, either myself personally or what I witness and see every day with the people that I work with on their own healing journey. And now, when I talk about healing, when it really comes down to it, I'm talking about living. I'm talking about living an authentic, happy, healthy life. Living a life that I love, living a life that I create. The more that I take care of myself, the more that I allow healing, support healing, facilitate healing within myself, the more that I live a life that I love and live it now. Not 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now. I say that because one of the myths of healing for me that I have experienced was healing takes a long time. It had taken me years to get to a place of experiencing migraine headaches every day. And then it took me years to move away from the migraines, but also to move away from the patterns and the behaviors and the choices that I had made in the first couple of decades of my life that led to the migraines. And when I say choices, I mean emotional choices, mental choices, spiritual choices, things that were not always conscious choices, but in fact did lead to what I experienced on a physical level through my migraines. So my first myth that I would say I have done away with is that healing takes a long time. My experience took decades. And what I am facilitating with people now with their healing journeys is what took me between 10 and 15 years to heal within myself. I am supporting people to do in a year to 2 years. Big difference. So one myth gone. Another myth that I experienced was that no one really understood what I was experiencing. No one got me. No one could understand how challenging and painful and difficult it was to first be experiencing migraine headaches every day, and then what I've had to do to undo or to heal, undo the patterns and heal the migraines. No longer true. What I've come to discover, certainly in the last couple of years, is people do get it. Their experience might be different. It might be, yeah, it may not be exactly as mine was, how I experienced, but they did, in fact, get it. That healing cost a lot, either through insurance or through time, through resources, through effort. And what I would say is I may have put out more cash in the last few years with my healing than I did in the first decade. But how it cost me in that first decade was quality of life. My quality of life for a few $1,000s is damn good. I am loving my life. I spent the afternoon on a gorgeous hike here in Western North Carolina, feeling fabulous. Those other years where I wasn't spending money, where I was relying on my insurance, yeah, maybe not as much money coming out of my pocket, my quality of life in the toilet compared to what I'm doing right now. That healing is hard. That was my experience. Migraines every day for over a year. Yeah, let's be direct. It sucked. And the response I was getting from the medical community was, here's a prescription. Here's surgery for these other things that are going on for you. That was their answer. And it wasn't helping. What I've come to discover through the other choices I've made, when I realized, okay, that's not working, what I've discovered is that my healing gets easier and easier. That what took years then started taking a year. What took a year then started taking months. Where now healing can happen so much easier, so much faster. I'm able to live a high quality of life even through continued healing. Continued healing, what do I mean by that? I'm not experiencing pain every day. I'm not experiencing illness or disease or loss of function or an injury. To me, healing is healing past traumas, emotional traumas, spiritual traumas, mental, sometimes physical, from when I was a child, from my teen years, or in some cases from what was passed down from my ancestors, or yes, even from past lives. I'm doing it so much easier. That healing is scary. Again, my experience. Doctors couldn't explain what was going on. It felt very scary. Having to call 911 because my pain's so excruciating. I can't stand, I can't talk, I can hear myself slur words, and I don't know why. Scary as hell. Now, I have a support system. I provide support to the clients who come to me for care. They know something's going on, and they can literally pick up the phone and call me, text me, shoot me an email. They can connect with me. And how did I know that that was so important? Because the people that I was working with for my own professional healing, or within my community of support, let me know that I did in fact have support. And what I discovered when I had support, again, healing didn't seem so hard, didn't seem so scary. Even people holding space, sending me good energy, supporting intentions that I had for my healing. Phenomenal stuff. That I had to do my healing alone. I didn't want to share with people I was in so much pain. I didn't want to share with people that I felt like crap, or that I didn't want to do this, or I wanted to cancel again because I didn't feel good. So I felt like I had to go it alone. I don't do that anymore. I know I have a fantastic support system and provide, again, that support to others. That it takes a long time. As I shared, took me 10 to 15 years. Now it's taken people just a couple. That it requires experts to tell me what's wrong with my body, what's wrong with my being. What I've discovered, I am my most powerful healer and I am my own expert. I can tell my body can tell me what's going on with my body. And that's pretty phenomenal. And I help people do that as well. So my truths around healing, I am my most powerful healer. I can heal with ease. It doesn't have to take a long time. It doesn't have to cost a whole hell of a lot of money. I can even have fun doing some healing. My hike today with a friend in the sun, moving my body, healing. I finished an art class not too long ago. It was super healing for some things that occurred when I was a child. I stopped being creative. I stopped engaging in art around, I guess it was around the age of 10 or 12. Stopped singing. All of those things stopped. I'm starting to re-engage. I'm starting to, let my creativity out. Phenomenal! If any of this sounds like something that you are interested in, that you want healing to be easy, you want it to even be fun, you want to have a support system, you want to have that high quality of life, a life that you love now. I'm looking at my list to see what else I've missed. That you're not going it alone. That people do get it. Then I want to hear questions, comments below. but join me either for my group synergy activation sessions that happen once a month in person, locally in Western North Carolina currently, and online. Once a month those occur. And also I have a fantastic group that is starting December 1st, and that is my Firestarter Healing Group, which is a place that you can get support 24/7. You can get access to me on a regular basis. There's going to be Facebook Lives, and we're going to learn new things. And it's a place where you can be yourself. You can take off the armor and express yourself and be yourself. It's a non-judgmental, safe space. There's group healing as part of that group. There's also individual private sessions as part of that group. And that starts December 1st, $97. $97. Yes. Easy. Affordable. All right. So I want to hear from you. I want to hear your truths about healing. And yeah, good stuff, people. I created this because I wish I had this years ago. And I still want this. So I decided to create it. All right. Can't wait to hear from you. Can't wait to connect to you. I'm sending love to you all. Until then.